Welcome to the deep dive. We're taking a look at a really fascinating story today, pulling from excerpts of Hunting the Demon. Get ready, because this is a world where, well, ancient legends are definitely not history. They're crashing right into modern life.
Absolutely. Think family secrets buried way deeper than any diamond mine. And, maybe destiny is just something someone wagered on.
So our mission today is to really unpack this hidden world. We're looking at these characters caught between, well, light and darkness.
Yeah, and not just the plot points, but the why. What makes these people tick? We want to pull out the big reveals, sure, but also the kind of surprising truths about them, their powers, what holds this reality together.
Okay, let's start with Nic Diavolo. First off, the story kind of sets him up as this pretty standard 33-year-old guy in Sydney.
Totally. Surfing, partying a bit, involved in the family diamond business, Diavolo Diamonds. He even thinks of himself as normal, healthy as could be.
But that feeling of normal, it doesn't last long, does it?
Not at all. That's what's so gripping. Underneath that sort of charming bad boy thing he's got going on, he's hiding something pretty heavy, these recurring nightmares.
Yeah, the source really paints a picture there. Clawed hands, monsters, red eyes. It sounds terrifying.
It is. And it makes him feel like, and this is a direct quote, a fucking freak of nature. These aren't just bad dreams. I mean, they've pushed him into a whole year of celibacy. He's actively isolating himself from women.
So much for the party animal image. It shows how deep this hidden stuff runs, even if he doesn't understand it yet.
Exactly. It dictates his whole life without him even realizing why. He's got the charm, the looks, that dangerous edge the text mentions.
Almost like a disguise, given what's really going on inside.
Right. He tries to keep people at arm's length, but you feel this pull, like something's drawing him in. Or someone.
Which brings us neatly to Shay Pearson.
Ah, Shay. Okay, so she's introduced as a demon hunter, part of this group called the Realm of Light.
And she has this unusual hobby, collecting daggers.
Yeah, she's highly skilled with them, carries them around like a security blanket, the text says. But her real drive, her mission, it's personal.
It's about her past, isn't it? Her mother.
Exactly. Her mother was affected by demons, and Shay is determined to stop other kids from going through that same abrupt loss and loneliness.
Yeah.
It makes her way more than just, some action hero. She's got real depth.
But she's got her own secrets, too. Big ones.
Oh, yeah. The psychic visions. She gets this telltale singing, like a psychic alert, especially around Nick.
And she hides this, even from her own team.
She does. She's terrified they'll just want to use her ability, turn her into some kind of demon detector, instead of letting her be a hunter, a fighter on the front lines. It's a classic dilemma, right?
Yeah.
Having a gift but fearing how others will exploit it.
And then, boom, their worlds collide, literally, on a beach.
Yep. Sydney Beach.
Yeah.
The description's great, Nikki coming out of the water like Poseidon.
And Shay, she's not exactly subtle about her approach.
Huh. No. Strategic use of an all-too-tiny bikini as bait. She knows he's her target, or at least connected to her mission. It's bold.
And the connection is instant. You can almost feel it jump off the page. That zing hits her hard.
Totally. Makes her feel damn near naked, wants to lick her way up and down his chiseled abs. The text doesn't hold back.
Even though they're basically on opposite sides, or at least have conflicting goals at this point.
Right. And that wanna bet challenge Nick throws out. It's loaded with tension. There's this magnetic pull that's stronger than whatever their orders are. Like the universe is just shoving them together.
So their individual stories are unfolding against this backdrop of a huge hidden war.
Exactly. The realm of light, the hunters versus the sons of darkness, which are the demons and these powerful demon lords.
And the realm of light, it's not just a few people, it sounds like a whole organization.
Yeah, dedicated to fighting this war, ensuring victory. It makes you wonder, if your whole society is built around fighting, what does peace even look like?
And the demons themselves sound pretty nightmarish. Red eyes, long fangs, claw-like fingernails. Standard monster stuff, maybe?
Well, yes and no. The source makes a point to distinguish the pure demons from hybrids.
Ah, the half-human, half-demon ones, what are they like?
Described as cold, having no humanity, with pale blue eyes. It's chilling. Maybe even creepier than the full-on monsters because they look closer to human.
Like the uncanny valley effect, almost. More unsettling.
Sort of, yeah. And to fight all this, the hunters aren't messing around with just daggers
No, they've got some serious tech. UV lasers.
that melt demons on the spot.
Yeah.
Sonic guns that basically liquefy them from the inside out. Sonic grenades, too.
Ooh. Shay calls them kick-ass weapons, but also mentions the results are icky.
Which sounds about right. It grounds the fantasy a bit. Even with cool sci-fi weapons, the reality of it is messy, gruesome.
But the real centerpiece of this whole conflict seems to be this black diamond.
Ah, yes, the Black Diamond. Its origin story is wild. Forged in a battle between one of the sons of darkness and one of the realm of light.
So it contains the essence of both, light and dark.
Exactly. And here's the crucial part. Its power can only be unlocked by a mix of human and demon blood. Specifically from someone who is half demon and half human.
Wow. So not just anyone can use it. That requirement speaks volumes, doesn't it? About duality, maybe?
I think so. It suggests that maybe the greatest power or the key to unlocking things lies in that mix, that integration of opposites, not just pure good or pure evil.
Which makes someone like Nic potentially very important.
Extremely important. And this is where Nic Diavolo comes in. She's an archaeologist just exploring some caves, thinking she's looking for artifacts from museums.
Completely unaware she stumbled into this supernatural war zone.
Totally oblivious. And there's a hint her twin sister, Isabel, might be mixed up in selling artifacts illicitly, adding another layer of potential trouble for Angelique.
Okay, so Angelique's in the dark, but things get very real for Nic very fast. He gets kidnapped.
Abruptly. By the demon hunters. They inject him, he blacks out, wakes up on a plane, then in some remote house. Imagine that disorientation. He clings to being normal, and suddenly, that's gone.
That must be world-shattering for him. Who tells him what's going on?
One of the hunters, Derek. And he drops the biggest bombshell imaginable.
Which is?
He's Nick's brother, same father, and their father, Ben. He's not just a demon, he's a lord of the sons of darkness.
Whoa, wait, so how does that work? Nic didn't know.
Ben kidnapped Nick when he was just 8. The trauma caused amnesia about his early childhood. Ben just made up a story about a head injury to explain the memory loss.
So Nic's entire understanding of his family, his past, it was all a lie constructed by his demon father.
Pretty much. His identity was just fabricated.
Which means those nightmares, the clawed hands, the red eyes.
They're not just nightmares, they're suppressed memories. Memories of his father in demon form.
Yeah.
And hints of his own heritage.
Oh man, that explains everything. Why he feels like a freak, the isolation, maybe even that pull towards Shay.
Yeah.
It all clicks into place, terrifyingly.
Yeah, it's that aha moment where his internal anxieties suddenly have this horrifying external source. The past isn't just haunting him, it is him in a way he never knew.
And this revelation leads them to the family business, right? Diavolo Diamonds?
Directly. The mine. It's described as being like Fort Knox, electrified fences, cameras, guards, all owned by Nic's family.
And surprise, surprise, another family member is involved.
Yep. His uncle, Bart Diavolo, also a lord of the Sons of Darkness. He's after the Black Diamond, and he plans to use Nic to activate it.
So the mine isn't just a business, it's the center of the villain's plot. A trap.
Literally and figuratively. And the hunters need to get in there.
Yeah.
Nic leads them, pretending they're potential buyers.
What's their goal? Just the diamond.
2 goals, really. Rescue Ryder and Angelique. They got caught in a cave-in nearby and find the Black Diamond before Bart can use it.
And Angelique, the oblivious archaeologist, she finds it.
She does.
Yeah.
Accidentally. Which immediately gets her captured by Bart's goons.
Oh, the irony.
And it gets better. Bart mistakenly thinks Angelique is the key, the queen of darkness. He needs to activate the diamond. He's got the wrong woman.
This leads to the big showdown, doesn't it? Down in the mine.
Oh yeah, a hidden underground chamber. Super lavish, weirdly so. Golden columns, velvet drapes, a huge feast. It's described as quite opulent, but also wrong.
And Bart tries to perform some kind of ritual to make Nic the new lord.
Using the Black Diamond, yeah. And Nic's father, Ben, his ghost or spirit or whatever, is there too, urging him to embrace the darkness. Talk about pressure.
But Nic's fighting it inside, right? Even while pretending to go along with it.
He is. He's playing a dangerous game, trying to deceive Bart to protect Shay and the others. But inside, it's a real struggle against that demonic pull.
What keeps him anchored?
Memories of his human mother, stories Derek told him. And crucially, Shay. She whispers to him, right in the middle of all this chaos.
What did she say?
Something like, "Did I tell you I'm in love with you? I never once believed you'd become one of them." It's incredibly powerful, that human connection, that belief in him.
It gives him the strength he needs.
It seems to, because then the fight breaks out. Hunters versus demon lords. They're outnumbered, but they fight hard.
And Nic makes his choice.
Decisively. He actually beheads Bart with a sword. The source confirms that's the only way to kill a demon lord. Pretty intense.
Wow, so victory. Bart's gone.
Bart's gone. But in the confusion, the Black Diamond disappears. and so does Angelique.
Oh. So not quite a clean win. The threat's still out there.
Exactly. It solves one problem, but immediately creates another, raising the stakes again.
These high-pressure situations, though, they do seem to forge some interesting bonds, like between Ryder and Angelique.
Yeah, definitely. They're trapped together in that cave-in. Ryder goes from being kind of annoyed, like he's just babysitting her,
To becoming her protector.
fiercely protective. And Angelique starts seeing him differently, too. She recognizes he's not just some hunter. He's got this former special ops background, a real killer mentality, meaning that focused survival
What
instinct.
chemistry, even underground.
Oh, yeah. They share this stress-induced kiss. Heightened emotions, danger. It pushes people together.
And Angelique has that realization about her sister, Isabel.
Right. She figures out Isabel's the one Bart really wanted for the diamond ritual, the actual queen of darkness, not her. Which must be terrifying, realizing your twin is potentially this key figure in a demonic plot.
Meanwhile, Nick and Shay are getting closer too, right? Through all this madness.
Much closer. He actually opens up to her about the nightmares, showing real vulnerability, and she finally tells him about her psychic abilities.
That's a huge step for her, given her fears.
It is. They find comfort in each other, even passion, hiding out in those caves. The source talks about her wanting to sleep curled up against Nick, needing that physical closeness. It's about finding safety in each other when the world's gone insane.
But Shay still has that vision, doesn't she, of Nick becoming a demon king.
She does, and it terrifies her. But here's the thing, she refuses to accept it as inevitable. She chooses to believe in his humanity, his ability to resist.
She's falling for him, even with that possibility hanging over them.
Yes, she admits it to herself, falling in love with Nick, even if he might be turning into a demon, the bad kind. It's a huge leap of faith.
And Nick, how's he reacting to her?
He's relying on her more and more. He recognizes their connection, calls it a weird psychic connection, a symbiosis. He feels this deep bond actually aches when they're separated. It's not just romance. It feels like they need each other to function, to survive.
So with all these personal shifts, family secrets revealed, demon lords defeated, where does that leave the bigger war?
Escalated. Definitely escalated. Bart and Ben are gone, but another lord, Tace, steps up to lead the Sons of Darkness.
And he's got a new plan.
A much bigger, scarier plan.
Yeah.
Global annihilation of the realm of light. Not just hiding and manipulating, but wiping them out everywhere.
So the conflict just went from a hidden war to potentially a worldwide one. The stakes are way higher now.
Absolutely. We've really journeyed through a lot here. Nick facing his past and this terrifying legacy, Shay embracing her powers, and a potentially doomed love, Angelique just thrown into this cosmic battle. It's a really rich world full of twists.
Yeah, the personal connections really seem to be the anchor in all the chaos.
They really do. Which kind of leaves us, and you listening, with a final thought to chew on.
Okay, let's hear it.
When you're faced with these overwhelming forces, whether it's your own inner demons like Nick's heritage or literal demons trying to end the world, how much power do you really have to change your fate? Are we just playing out roles someone else wrote?
Or can we defy what seems inevitable? This deep dive into hunting the demon kind of suggests that maybe, just maybe, those personal connections, that belief in someone else or in yourself, maybe that's the strongest force there is. Maybe that's how you write your own ending, even when destiny feels set in stone.